Hi, Sharon here and welcome to my channel. I'm here today to do some vintage book page pockets. I go to that Cardiff store and I pick up these books for €1. So I've got just a few. I won't probably do all of them. I don't really want to do that one. That's a nice picture. I can probably use. Pull this out, that one out. This, as you can see, they're quite old. This one I picked up the other week. This is, and it's the fly leaves as well that I like. 1907 with all these different illustrations in as well. So no, I don't want to use that. I don't want to use where it's got too much illustration on. So I'll take that one. And then I got this one with some really weird paper. It's 1941. So I'm assuming maybe it was the war and they didn't have a lot of paper then. So I'm going to pull this out because it's a bit of an unusual colour. And then I've got my maths book here, which I will use as well. Oops, that way. Right, where is it there? That one. Okay, so I've got these. So I'm just going to take these and tear them up to make some pockets. Now I'm doing a document journal. So I also want to do some thin ones, which is why I chose that other book as well. And with these, I'm also turning down the tops like that, just to reinforce the top part, and then glue them down here like this. So I hope everybody's well today. Seems to be all go today here. We're waiting on a delivery for the roof for the porch today. And I've got what I call the palm man turning up. He's going to be doing the chopping down a palm tree, date palm, and trimming some others for us. Right, that's those two. This one, I think I'll make some smaller pockets, similar size to that. And I'll just do the same with these. I'll put them aside for now. And with this, I'm going to double this one over. There. Double this one over like this. And glue that down there. And I think I'll just take a bit off the side here. Like that. And I think I will glue those together and make a larger pocket. Yeah, I think I will. That can go there. Now this one, I'm going to, where are we? Trim, because as I've torn it out, I've got that bit there, so I'll tear that. I love the way old paper tears as well. I'm just going to make a thin pocket here. But this is quite thin paper, so I'm looking at, I think, bringing it up like that. Whoops. Trimming it there. I might do this one first. Maybe folding that in, because this is quite thin. Folding that in. And then I think I might just glue them down the sides. And I've got a bit there and a bit there as well. So I just need to trim. Use my smaller one, it's easier. There. Yep, I'm going to do that. Okay, think I'll do this one first. Some of the work you get done on houses though, isn't it? It's you don't actually see it all. Like that. And yeah, you don't actually see it all, do you? And then just suddenly, I mean, we've only been here a few months, so I shouldn't really complain. But, you know, I want things done, but unless you spend a fortune on workmen, if you're doing it yourself, like we are, you have to take your time. But I suppose what you suddenly do is after a year, you realise it has all kind of come together. Right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I've got, I don't know, these are from the Digital Collage Club. They're mini adverts and mini invoices. So I've got pieces here I thought I could put on. Actually, I could do that. So I'm just tearing these up and putting these on the front like that. With, now I can't find, there it is, like this. Yes, I say though, I suppose eventually the whole house will come together at some point, so it will be okay. So we're putting that on there, and then what I've got is some well, what I have got is this, which is a fly leaf off a 1901 book. And I thought it went lovely as sort of like scrap collaging pieces. Again, these are all so flimsy. So, you know, maybe tear that one in half. Like that. Put that there. I've also got my labels, which are in here, mini labels, but these are a bit on the big side. Oh, don't like the colour. Have I got a small brown one? Yeah. So I'm thinking put that over the side there. That goes with that, doesn't it? So, and I'm only going to do half of it and cut the other part off. So it's like that. Whoops, there. Now what I did find with this paper, it didn't stick very well with this glue. And I'm using tacky glue here, which I thought paper's paper, but I don't know. So something like that. Oh, that's not gone down too bad. And then what I've got is these books. Move that over there. These botanical books and the bees, birds, butterflies I got last year for Christmas from Mark. And I thought, really, I've got to start putting something down on these, using them. But what I didn't like about them, I quite like that. Yeah. What I didn't like about them was that you've got this white border. So you have to cut round it. Okay, so all I'm doing is just sort of putting these down. Now you see I've still got some white on there, so I am doing a little bit of trying to get rid of it like that. So that's one pocket. It's a kind of double pocket as well. Then I think I will do this one next, which I can use a larger piece on. So something, see, I also found these in the books and I'd like to put one of these on. Not sure yet. So I could use a larger piece on this. I think I'll go round the edge. Now, I decided I needed to use up what's in my stash. With digitals and the books, I've bought loads of books. I keep going to this shop and because I've got this endless supply of old books. But I really have got to use what I've got, and I've been trying to think of things, and this I thought was a way of using up these as well, because I've had these sitting here. I've joined the digital collage. I must say I do like the digital collage club. It's definitely well worth joining. You get so much from it, and she comes out with a new kit or something every week. Sometimes it's not my cup of tea. I mean, I'm British, live in Spain, and really 4th of July, she comes out with kits for that every year. So I don't always get everything. So anyway, but I found it worth it because for little things like this, but then I realised I wasn't using them. So I needed to start using them. Now I have these Florentine papers from Roxy Creations that I'm also going to use. Tear these up. And I got my little, I'm so glad I got my small ruler. It's so much easier than the bigger one. Sort of like that. There. Put that on. Yeah, I picked this up yesterday when we went to the DIY shop. So that was quite handy. They had that there. I thought, oh, a small ruler. So yes, and then I've got those books last year for Christmas from Marks. I thought, oh God, I've got to start using things up that I've got instead of keep going for new things. So I thought this would be a good idea. Make some pockets like this, which I can then keep in my stash instead of making as I go. Now let's see what I've got in the, I was fancying a butterfly, in the Bees, Birds and Butterflies sticker book. Beads, birds or bird. Wow, you see these pages, I was thinking this is a whole sticker here. Oh, you can't see it, can you? This is a whole sticker here. So I'm thinking a big journal card to go in a journal. But I don't know. Or on a page, I suppose you could stick them. Right, a butterfly. How big are we? What else have we got here? The blue one. Bit of blue. Again, there's all this, that one, quite like, but it's not quite big enough, I don't think. As you can see, there's loads here. Oh, I like that one. Would that be too big? I don't think so. No, he'd be about right. Okay, again though, another reason I haven't used them is the white border that you have to cut out. Okay, so I've done that. So I was thinking there. Maybe I do wonder if I should have put some glue down with these. So there's that one. And then maybe one of these. I'll fold. Oh, and also I'm going to put a little notch roughly in the middle there. Okay, it's not very good, but then again we can be rough and ready, can't we? There. Over there. Now I'll glue this one down. because this is a bit of an unusual colour. I think it's something to do with the war. Well, I know Spain wasn't actually in the war, but it's done in 1941 and Franco had come to power, so I'm assuming there wasn't a lot of sort of paper around, unless anybody knows what else knows why these are this colour. Would be interesting. Okay, what else have I got? Oh, yes, I like that. We'll put that on. I mean, even doing these, I'm not using up a lot of them because I start breaking up one of them, and these aren't very large pockets by any means. So I think maybe tags or journal cards next. Doing something similar. Put that on there. There, now what paper? I've got a green. I've got a gold. I think the gold, don't you? Have I got any spare bits of gold? No. Spare bits of green? No. No spare bits of gold. Okay. Take that down. And that. Maybe sort of be a bit different and go there. In the middle. There. And this time I think I'm going to go for a bird. Go there. This is another Florentine paper as well. Where's my birds? Here. Now, which you need something quite large, don't you? But not too large. Oh, golden. Will that be too small? Or will he be too... Oh, I quite like him. A duck. A kind of duck? I don't know. No, he's not a duck. Not got webbed feet. Don't know what he is. Oh yeah, I like him. So again, I'm going to have to cut out the white bit. So I've got this. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get inside there. So if we put him sort of resting on there. Just thinking maybe I should have I'll cover up the background a bit there. Oh, I quite like that going across. Oh, yeah, maybe I'll do that as well. So I've done 3 here, different sizes. I hope you like them, but I've used up the scraps from the digital, well, not scraps, the adverts, and that I was thinking would be journal cards, but in fact I've never used them. Some Florentine paper, some flyleaf paper, and then some of my stickers as well. So it's about using up what you've got in your stash, including the digitals obviously and everything else you get. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please hit the like button. It'd be great if you could come along with me. Thank you to everybody that's currently subscribing and any new ones. Speak to you all again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.